Oh, we're in Elson. It's got kind of a... Or that should be Zol... If that was Cyrillic, it would be Zols... It would be Zol 5Z. Tramway number 1 is a very useful means of transport to get to the different areas of Zone 1. This is where some of the surreal... We're gonna go to Damien. Some of the surreal stuff kicks in, and to some extent the horror element. May I know who you are? Are you an inspector? No, I'm the Batter. I've come to exterminate the impure spirits. The Batter? The impure spirits? Are you some sort of prophet? Or perhaps a man of belief? Yeah, something like that. Who sent you? Nobody. I am being led by Pete. I don't know him. He must be a member of the superior personnel. In any case, that's good. That means our requests have been approved. Come, I'm going to explain your task. I just imagine that these people are very, very... They sound like tired and weary, like they're kind of submitted to their life. You are here in the smoke mines of Damien, in the south of Zone number 1. Here's some of the mythology of the world. I love it for how strange it is. Here we send laborers into deep tunnels to unearth metal from the ground, freeing trapped smoke from the depths. Using various tools, we put some of it into bottles, which the Queen sends to the other zones. Yes, the Queen. Important character. The rest of it flows free and forms the air that our lungs inhale and exhale, so we can live. Isn't that something? It is an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Isn't that depressing? You have this smoke. Smoke is this essential element to breathe. Yeah, because without smoke, people would have nothing to breathe. This game really speaks for itself in a lot of ways, and still there's like room for interpretation, I think.
Well, who do we have here? Is that not Pete and his charming jumping jack, the Batter?
Might you be the Spectre's leader?
No, certainly not. I am only passing through, not unlike the smoke which is being extracted from this pale and metallic place. However, I believe I know where the one you take for an ectoplasm can be found.
Oh, cool.
To tell the truth, I am perplexed. I think it is one of those peculiar things called a spherical add-on. I have very well tried to appropriate it, but the operation has systematically failed. But I'm thinking, maybe you, one who is not a physical matter, will perhaps succeed in binding this spiritual entity to yours.
Yep. So this is our first party member. Add-on Alpha.
What an exceptionally intriguing phenomenon. I must admit that I remain perplexed by this unexpected metaphysical reaction. Fair enough, since it has decided to accompany you. I know only to advise you to make the best possible use of it.
Got it. The leader of the Spectres isn't here.
Apologies, but I have to respond in the negative. This add-on aside, I have not crossed paths with a single moving soul in this space.
Boy, really filling up my lungs to do that one. Now I think we'll have our first combat encounters. Although I don't remember, it's been a long time. Show yourselves, corrupted children. I am the voice of forgiveness that'll eliminate your ill-fated forms. Ooh. Heck of a lot of them. Embarrassing. Prepare yourselves to receive my judgment. Oh, I love this music. This is where you know whether you can deal with the music in this game or not. Because if you can't deal with this song, then you have to give up. Because this is like combat music for the whole game. This is such a cool tune. There are, specters in the large cowsheds. Cowsheds? Yes. Yeah, you anticipate snags. Yeah, thanks. I mean, I've only played this once before, but I think I did do the secret, like, UFO ending. So I must have fought Sugar, I just don't remember. You are here at the metal farmsteads of Pentel in the east of Zone 1. I'm still not sure which way I'm gonna go on the decision at the end. I think I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Your work consists of cutting livestock in two and extracting the metallic rods contained within the cadavers. Oh, I forgot about this. It's so... I never quite wrapped my head around this game. I just sort of, like, let it wash over me, all of this, like, strange kind of lore. All the metal of poor quality is discarded, forming the ground we walk on. The rest is purified and processed to create objects. A part of it is also put into crates and sent to the other zones, so they have objects in soil as well, I suppose. Oh, excuse me. It's starting to sound like the way people read, like, 5 from Skyward Sword. It's an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. Yeah, it is strangely cozy. Kind of like some David Lynch stuff feels like strangely cozy. Because without metal, people would have nothing to walk on, and they would sink and drown. There, and so there are specters in the large cowsheds. I must purify the mines first. Yes, but the cowsheds aren't that big, and, it would be good if you took care of them fast, because the Queen's Inspector is going to arrive at any moment. So, please, could you do the cowsheds first? All right. Haha, great. Thank you so much. The cowsheds are over there to the right. They aren't big at all, you see. It's going to be done super quickly. That rhymed a little. I wonder if it rhymes in the original French. Yeah, but this game is just... The artwork is beautiful, and it's just... I was surprised to learn that, I forget what his actual name is, but, Mortis Ghost, whom, the guy who made this game, is still... I was pleased to see that they're still doing a lot of, they're still doing, like, artwork and even working on a game, last I heard. A new one. Which is great. It's great to see creative people still, being able to get by in these hard times. But yeah, and I just realized it's, I'm trying to celebrate Halloween in October with, like, a scary kind of a horror game, and we've been fighting ghosts. Surprised to hear that this Daydan inspired the design of Papyrus, of all things, from Undertale. I would have expected, Undyne was more inspired by Daydan. But anyway, no, I guess. Has it been this long since he went inside? I don't know. No, of course, you know nothing. I should have known. He will eliminate the specters. And how does he think himself capable of destroying those stupid phantoms? He thinks himself better than you, better than the Queen. No, I don't think that. Shut up. Shut it. I didn't ask for your opinion. You all think you are more intelligent than the others, but you're all the same. In any case, this is hardly important. The phantoms will erase that conceited individual. You think he won't? Of course not. Nobody here is capable of fighting the phantoms apart from the Queen's officers. If only you listened to me more often, you wouldn't keep making fools of yourselves. Is that in the art book? I read on the off wiki that supposedly Daydan inspired the design of Papyrus. I don't know what the source for that is, so who knows? Maybe both Papyrus and Undyne, because I would say if Daydan is going to inspire any design, if there's any, like, line to draw, that's the one. But then who's going to destroy the phantoms? I could have done it, but you don't deserve it. Too bad for you. You'll just have to take care of your problems yourselves. No, please. I'm leaving now. I'm returning to Alma. At least the people there are polite. They don't constantly cut you off. Please, don't. Goodbye. Promptly cuts off this fellow. Get out of my sight! Don't. No, I beg of you. Get the... Ooh, I don't know. I don't like to curse on stream. Get the blank out of my way right this instant if you want to keep your position. I don't know. I don't really have an aversion to swearing. I just it feels weird to me for some reason. Who was that person? That was Daydan. He's the Queen's inspector. You mean Spectre? No. The Queen wouldn't employ a Spectre. He can't be one. But he is evil. I must destroy him. No, don't do that. He is an envoy of the Queen. I think I won't censor myself if I'm reading the dialogue from now on, actually. I think it'll be fine. I'm not trying to be on PBS or something. Oh wow, it's half a cow. This is where they get the metal from. Very easy enemy. Oh, here we go. Switch is currently on. Switch is now off. Sounds right. Uh-oh, is that a title drop? Yeah, I think in a weird way this game can be very chill. Despite all of the uneasiness. Oh, is that Zachary? The characters are starting to pile up, aren't they? Pardon? What I'm saying is that the average player doesn't need all these complicated and tedious dialogues. There should be more action and fewer questions. Zachary certainly has a perspective. Who are you? I am Zachary, the traditional items merchant that's necessary to every video game. I'll often find myself in places you're going to visit before you. But enough talk. I'm not one of those protagonists you have to listen to for hours, so why not let me see the color of your credits? Where am I here? Ooh, here we go. This is, plastic? Yeah. You are at the Plastics Administrations of Shachihata in the north of Zone 1. It was a little hard to read. Our work consists of filling in forms. Afterwards, we package them and wrap them up with string to send them up to the courier service. Oh, that's right, it is a phone company. I was trying to think of which element was involved, but yeah. It didn't even connect. But it's phones. Switchboard operators. There, they ship the packages, and in exchange, we receive parcels of plastic. Wait, switchboard operators have to be like one of the least like recognizable things in the modern day. Like nobody would know what a switchboard operator is, except hipsters like me, I guess. There's a lot of liquid plastic that forms our lakes and oceans, and then there is solid plastic used to make various objects. I like it. This aesthetic has a very it's very early industrial period, which I guess is part of the point. It's an essential element, the first among the four elements. And I love how everybody's convinced that whatever element their department is working with is the most essential one. It's very telling. Because without plastic, the world would be limitless, and people would keep walking and walking without ever stopping. Jules Verne is underrated. That's the first I've heard of it. Oh, I forgot about this. I had to choose the floor we go to. I've enjoyed a lot of Jules. Maybe not a lot of Jules Verne, but I've enjoyed a lot of his stuff. I think certainly in the U.S. he's kind of eclipsed by like H.G. Wells, I guess. Wait, Around the World in 80 Days didn't have a full English translation, or was it like a bad one, like the original translation of 20,000 Leagues? Because I know the 20,000 Leagues translation was like totally botched. It was by somebody who like didn't know what they were doing, and so everybody in England was like, Jules Verne doesn't know what he's talking about with all these fanciful nonsense technologies. Oh, it was all abridged. Yeah. That's a shame. I ought to read it sometime. 20,000 Leagues is a book that I started and then I got caught up in other stuff and I didn't finish it, but I have it on my shelf. It like is staring at me, making me feel guilty. I'll take some advice.
Open widely your ears and listen well, for I will not say this twice. not even amidst the most pathetic pleas.
Oh, excuse me.
One of the 4 rooms on the ground floor, the employees inside seem to be trained under particular directives. Additionally, if there was a choice to be made, I would choose the lowercase over the uppercase. That is all.
Thank you. that voice is getting a little difficult to pull off. Let me see if I can figure this out. I remember I wrote down stuff in a notebook for this, like solutions to puzzles and like figuring out things like ages ago. Oh, these ones are all saying the same stamp, aren't they? 10258. Okay. So these are the employee. Oh, I forgot to heal. Uh-oh. These are the employees and Tiburce. Tiburce. Wait. Aw. This is bad. Let's do this nice and quickly. I'm going to revive. I'm going to waste my revive on the alpha because I wasn't paying attention. Ouch. Let's see if we can do something. Nope, I might be dead. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't do competence. I'm incompetent. Come on, Alpha. You can do it. Tiburce doesn't have that much health. Oof. That was really close. I gotta be a little more careful. And yet, strangely, the batter ambulates despite his deceased condition. But yeah, I am curious what other... I'm curious what other parts of this game inspired Undertale, because I played off first ages ago, and when I played Undertale, I didn't really make the connection that any... Alright, let's try that 8, 7...
The number of the bees.
Got it wrong. That's what people... Oh, it's a secret service of Zachary in it. Looks like you found this building's dark secret. See, I'm always ahead of you. Don't you find that strange? Well, look. Take this thing I have in my mouth and go do something more interesting. Oh yeah, Zachary... I always assumed that, well, I guess it could be a, Oh, what was I? I interrupted myself. I always thought of Zachary... I guess he could just have a large mask that goes over his nose, but it always looked to me like a frog mouth. Oh, and here we are. We're already at day down. I wonder how many zones I can do per stream. Pitiful bastards, disappear this instant. This is my zone. You are not to be here. Out of my sight, you fucking phantoms. Where do you think all of the phantoms are coming from, Daydan? You don't think maybe you're part of the problem? You. It's you, the source of all my troubles. The ectoplasmic lord who has set his fucking sights on my beloved zone. What do you want? Why have you decided to be such a pain in my ass? I have dedicated my whole life to this place. You have no right to corrupt it with your pathetic phantoms. Begone! You are mistaken. I am not the phantom, I am a purifier. I have come to cleanse the world of these ectoplasmic beings. How dare you respond? And how dare you think I will just swallow these insults? Listen well, this is simple. Get out of here, and take your goddamn specters with you, or I am going to kill you. I hope for your sake that I have made myself clear. If I see you again, you're dead. Oh, I thought I was going to fight him. The tramway will now stop at Alma. Welcome to Alma. You have chosen or have been chosen to be relocated. Oh, another puzzle. I love these kind of puzzles. Take a closer look? Nah. These suspicious posters I'm not gonna take. No, I'm gonna... Excellent. I think I'm just gonna... I mean, the way that I remember this is that it's a quiz. And there's no way I'm gonna remember all the information I need until I ask the questions a few times. Boy, I don't remember what the jersey number is. You know what? If I still get the jersey number wrong, I'll check again, and if I can't figure out, then I'll ask you for the answer, Rockstars. But thank you. I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh, the Holy Trinity is made of roses. Duh. But 6. Is that? Yeah, I don't know where I'm meant to find. Oh, 6th Sunday of the year, Our Lady of Lords. There it is. See, sometimes when you know the answers, you can see it. And also, I was getting the Trinity wrong, because June says the Holy Trinity, and it's roses. But I'm pretty sure 22 is the number of 3s. Maybe the word Trinity counts as a 3. Okay, so we've got Orta, Crocuses, 6, which is thanks to you, Roxors. There are 22, and Jonas. Oh wait, no, I just said Crocuses again. Dang it, I corrected myself, and I got it wrong anyway. There we go. Thanks for the help, Roxors. I would have taken a long time finding that jersey number. My nails are all dirty. Ah. That feels strangely tragic, like the last thing you think of when you die is something so mundane. Like you're disconnected. It's almost like it almost feels like it's like a symptom of shock. I'm here to see Dedan. I assume that's how you pronounce it. Dedan. Yes, of course. Oh, you're just gonna take me there? Or describe what's going on. People swimming in plastic. Here you are here at the Meat Mountains of Alma. Oh, it's Meat Fountains of Alma at the center of Zone 1. Here I was thinking that the first time we encountered Dedan we were gonna fight him. But there's much more to go. Here, meat flows freely, endlessly filling these immense metal pools in which we find ourselves. Oh, that's right, the paddle boat is here, isn't it? Our work consists of pouring this meat into bottles before the fountains overflow. You know, strangely enough, I think the music is probably something that makes this game feel cozy, don't you think? Like this tune right now is really comfy. It's like slightly eerie, but it's pretty calm. Like being out on an open plain in late afternoon, like a lazy afternoon. The meat is sent to everyone, to those living in Zone 1 and the others. It is an essential element, the first among the 4 elements. As an ongoing vegetarian, I would disagree with that. Because without meat, people would have nothing to eat, and they would devour each other. Obviously, it's not literal. There's very clear, theming going on here. There's such an attitude these days of, people railing against, safe spaces and stuff, where it's like, there's nothing wrong with a safe space and nothing wrong with content warnings. And I know, some old horror games like Resident Evil games would have content warnings and stuff, but it's nice to see them in indie games too. Do you remember how to do the thing? Whoa. Okay. I love these. That's sort of the weird appeal of a game like this, is that the character designs are scary and weird and creepy, but I kind of love them. Like, you don't see artwork like this anywhere else, really. This is the kind of game I've tried recommending to a bunch of people, and they never... Well, to be fair, going to the off wiki, it looks a little suspect just because it's one of these... it's one of those, fandom.com generated wikis. And then the download, it's like an old... It's like an old zip, so that, maybe... your computer might reject to it. We're at level 5, at least the batteries. Oh, I was wondering when this music would show up. Oh, this layout is trippy. I forgot. Okay, well, let's talk to the Juge. The Juge. Hey.
I wish you good day, dear omnipresent companion. Soon you will have been able to admire all the scarlet and ultramarine landscapes of the zone.
I find myself wanting to read the Judge kind of like Midna, because I've been playing Twilight Princess on Thursdays.
You seem distraught by the unique architecture of this place. If such is truly...
Oh, excuse me. I'm popping.
If such is truly the case, you should learn how to concentrate so as to be mistaken no more in your choice of opportunities. Proposed to you at every corner of this maze. Next time, linger and ponder a little longer before traversing one of these trapdoors, you young drunkard.
Huh. Thanks for all the confidence you put in me. Oh yeah, it's like the Lost Woods. For instance, oh, for burnt. Yeah. Which is what they also used to say fired. Oh! Yeah. That's neat, I didn't know that. I did learn French in school briefly, but I never learned that kind of slang, like... I know in England they say your redundancies for hiring, or sacked, I guess. Sacked is the more brutal one. Oh, I got a joker. So it's a pun. Yeah, that's a shame. That's the kind of pun that you really can't translate into English, I think. Maybe somebody who is really good at localization could come up with a good comparative. I guess the closest thing is that you're like burnt out. That kind of works. All of these people have been burnt out. Oh, it's like a fog door in Dark Souls. Wait, this came out before Demon Souls, right? Because Risco's finished this in 2007. Kind of, it just reminds me of like Demon Souls fog gates. You, by the Queen's 1,000 faces, are you crazy or just completely idiotic? What part of I am going to kill you wasn't clear to you? I am here to eliminate you. You're insane. I am the guardian of Zone 1. It is nothing without me. What mental blind illness enables this blind faith, hiding the obvious from your eyes? I am the one who's going to purify the world. And you're the pest that eats away at this land. Prepare yourself. He's not wrong. Look at that design. Look at that creature. You will taste the pain, you sick spirit. I'm going to cut your face to remove this insufferable smile. Maybe I can learn something about Dedan. First boss, Royal Guardian of Zone 1. Oh, thank you. No weaknesses or nothing. I forgot about this, this music. Boss music. This is bopping. I love a good use of kind of lyricless chorus in a video game soundtrack. Oof. That's a... Well, if it took a lot of damage, I'm gonna give it a little bit of health. Where's the little Metroid? Oh yeah! Super Metroid had some, like, wordless chorus, too. Although it was, like, very compressed, like, singing samples. Yeah, man, Metroid Prime is another soundtrack that I have on my phone. Because it is also so good. Oh, we're both asleep. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I hope I don't die here. Dedan is using some pretty hard-hitting attacks and nobody's waking up. That didn't rhyme at all. Oh, we got him. Oof. Took a lot of items to do. I feel like I probably was higher level when I did this playthrough the first time. Is this a joke? I lost. Lost. You are defeated, Dedan. Guardian of the first zone. This land is now pure. I remember how devoid of everything, like how barren these zones are when you return. And it's like, just a reminder of maybe what you're doing here, really. And there's the mysterious child. That didn't start well. I'll see y'all next Thursday. Thank you. You have a good night too. And just, we're gonna peace out to the sound of this serene town of Bismarck. There we go. Good night, everybody.